Coming up this morning, the State Fair is back in town and offering some exciting new attractions for visitors. We have the details. Also, college athletes in California may start getting paid to play sports for their schools. But what do NCAA officials have to say about it? And finally, USC student Liam Carse is with us in the studio today for an exclusive live performance from his newly released album. You won't want to miss it.
We are finally getting a break from these record-breaking temperatures, but how long will it last? Stay tuned for a look at your weekend forecast, this time on Friday Morning Live.
Good morning, Gamecocks. I'm Hannah Perella. And I'm Summer Rogers. Thanks for joining us this morning. The South Carolina State Fair is celebrating its 150th birthday this year as it runs from October 8th through October 20th. You can purchase discount tickets through October 8th at Circle K stores, the State Fair's North Gate on Rosewood Drive, through Fred the Roving Ticket Booth, or online at the State Fair website. Opening day is October 9th, and it's also dollar admission day. Guests only pay $1 in cash upon arrival. The State Fair was organized originally in 1869, and it continues to have agricultural roots. The theme this year will be prize-winning memories and has several special exhibits and collector's items. The fair will feature over 70 new rides, as well as an assortment of new fair foods, including a birthday cake funnel cake. Tickets are already on sale, so make sure you don't miss out on this year's fair experience. Riverbank Zoo isn't just a nationally recognized zoo with over 2,000 animals. It's also a safe haven for conservation. Working with the South Carolina Department of Natural Resources to preserve wildlife, Riverbanks released its third green sea turtle into the wild Thursday. The turtle, Shelly, was held for 2 years in the zoo and observed to make sure it could be released safely into the wild. Garden Aquarium curator Jennifer Rawlings said only 1 in 100 green sea turtles live to adulthood, highlighting the importance of this program. The bittersweet goodbye of Shelly won't last long, though, as the zoo is expecting to welcome its new hatchling soon. After the new baby grows, you can expect to see him in an exhibit of his own. Officials say more than a dozen U.S. Army paratroopers were injured during a training jump at Mississippi's Camp Shelby on Wednesday night. The soldiers parachuted out of a C-130 aircraft for their nighttime exercise and missed their intended drop zone at the military base near Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Some landed in trees and had to be rescued, according to a spokesman for U.S. Army Alaska. At least 16 paratroopers were transported to local hospitals, but officials say none of the injuries were life-threatening. About 89 paratroopers jumped from that single aircraft, while hundreds more aboard other planes were also involved in the exercise. The total number of soldiers who missed the drop zone was unclear, and U.S. Army Media Relations Chief John Pennell said it was too early to speculate on what happened. The verdict is in on former Dallas police officer Amber Geiger, who mistakenly shot her neighbor last September. Geiger has been sentenced to 10 years in prison after taking the life of 26-year-old Botham Jean. After an emotional trial, the courtroom witnessed something unusual. Botham's 18-year-old brother was giving his victim impact statement when he asked the judge if he could hug Geiger. The two embraced, where he urged her to give her life to Christ and said, quote, "I want the best for you because I know that's exactly what Botham would want." The Dallas County District Attorney weighed in on the scene, calling it an amazing act of healing and forgiveness. Now, this is incredible to see, especially because so often you hear a lot of resentment and anger during these trials and court scenes and the likes, which is really great to see. Absolutely. I think this was such a great thing for the nation to see, of course. After the break, we'll hear from Victoria Sloan with your entertainment news. But first, here's Sydney Edwards with What's Going On.
Good morning and welcome to What's Going On, where we focus on key cultural events that are happening here at the University of South Carolina.
Meet Carly Mahovich, a junior from Greenville, South Carolina, an international studies and women and gender studies major with a minor in social work. Meet Camille Crummy, a junior from North Charleston, South Carolina, an exercise science major with a minor in psychology. Meet Andrew Zarin, a sophomore from Fayetteville, North Carolina, with a public health major. And meet Kayla Crumbly, a senior from Stone Mountain, Georgia, with a double major in theater English. What do all these students have in common? They're all members of the LGBTQ community and all had the opportunity to attend the LGBTQ barbecue this past Monday. This event was hosted by the Office of Multicultural Student Affairs to kick off Pride History Month. This event was open to all students to celebrate, eat, and engage in Pride festivities. I had the opportunity of speaking with Camille.
Accepted. I'm really open about my sexuality, and I don't feel like I have to hide who I am. I think that the student government pages should do more promoting OMSA events. Because I feel like if you don't follow OMSA or IRIS, things like that, you don't know about those things.
I also had the opportunity to speak with Kayla, who spoke about IRIS, USC's largest LGBTQ organization. IRIS stands for Individuals Respecting Identities and Sexualities, and it's the Greek goddess of the rainbow. This organization promotes a safe space and community for LGBTQ people and their allies.
I spoke with Caroline Wallace, a member of OMSA, who organized this event, and she said, "We acknowledge our LGBTQ students and friends and strive to have an inclusive Carolina. We also do Pridetella in April, so stay tuned for that." I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you stay tuned so you can know what's going on at USC. Have a great week in Carolina. I'm Sydney Edwards.
Welcome back to Friday Morning Live. We're here with Victoria Sloan with some entertainment news.
Thanks, Hannah. Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin officially celebrated tying the knot on Monday with a ceremony in Bluffton, South Carolina. The couple first got married in September with a small ceremony at the New York City courthouse, but wanted a religious ceremony at the Somerset Chapel. The chapel is located at the Montage Palmetto Bluff, a luxury waterfront resort in Bluffton, where many celebrities were in attendance.
Bluffton, South Carolina? Why Bluffton?
It's beautiful.
It's
for
beautiful,
starters.
and their favorite movie is The Notebook. So parts of The Notebook was filmed in South Carolina, so they wanted to go back all where the magic happened.
Wow.
So special. I can't believe it was right here.
I
That's
know.
amazing.
I still can't believe all these
Flowers.
celebrities were here in South Carolina.
So cool. So cool.
What do you got next for us?
This past week was the 25th anniversary of the show Friends. The hit show from the 1990s hit theaters in select locations for 3 nights. Theater goers got to watch fan favorite episodes, never before seen footage, and exclusive interviews. There is also a Friends themed pop-up in New York City in honor of the anniversary. Warner Brothers and Superfly recreated the famous sets for the fans to experience, seeing their favorite spots from the show, like the famous Central Perk. I would have loved to go there. I wanted to buy a ticket to go to New York to see this
I would've
pop-up.
gone with you.
I miss Friends. I'm glad it's still on Netflix, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
I think it's crazy how relevant it still is and popular this show is.
Everyone
Everyone watches it.
Everyone watches Friends. What's next for us?
Home improvements couple Chip and Joanna Gaines from Fixer Upper have announced they are opening a hotel. The hotel will be located in Waco, Texas, in the 53,000 square foot Karam Shrine building bought by the couple in 2018. It is expected to be the dream tourist attraction for Fixer Up fans and is scheduled to open in 2021.
What does that mean, I wonder, the dream tour attraction for Fixer? Like,
Well,
you
I
go
know
to the
I wanna
hotel,
go.
but is it just like a build your own? What do you?
Well, they have a
very
line
nice. It's
through
very-
Target because
Oh,
I
they
know I
do.
bought her pillows, so I
course.
know.
I'm
So I'm
intrigued.
sure it would
Yeah.
be very beautiful, and I would
Super fun.
love to visit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Victoria. And after the break, we'll hear from Kendall Smith with sports. And later, don't forget, we have Liam Carse here to perform in the studio a new song from his newly released album, The Dream at 19. Stick with us. What's up, Gamecocks? I'm Kendall Smith here with what's going on in the world of sports. Just 10 months after giving birth to her daughter Cameron, Olympic champion sprinter Allison Felix pushed past Usain Bolt's world record of holding the most gold medals from the track and field world championships. After placing first in the mixed gender 4x400 relay, Felix claimed her 12th gold medal, earning her the world record. Felix recently returned to competitive racing in July, just 8 months after she gave birth to her daughter Cameron through an emergency C-section. On Monday, California Governor Gavin Newsom signed the Fair Pay to Play Act that will allow NCAA athletes in the state of California to accept endorsements in higher agents beginning in 2023. The NCAA has already threatened to ban California schools from its competitions if the law is passed due to an unfair recruiting advantage. A number of professional athletes in California have spoken out in support of the law, including LeBron James, Draymond Green, and Richard Sherman. Sherman stated about the law, "I hope it destroys the NCAA in general because I think it's corrupt and a bunch of people taking advantage of kids and doing it under a mask of fair play." That's all I have for you guys this week. After the break, we'll hear from Bryce Glynn with your weekend weather. Stay close.
Hello and welcome to Monday Night Mashup.
Welcome to a special first edition of Carolina Calendar. This is News Wrap.
All that and more coming your way on Friday Morning Live.
I love News 4 because it's helped me realize what I want to do after college and my career and really gotten me close with everyone around me. Workers were inspecting the hole Tuesday and discovered the 2x3-foot wide tunnel. What just happened?
We're in single digits up in Minneapolis and Chicago. 4-degree high for today.
I love News 4 because I get to do what I love, predict the weather. I get to make my own weather models and I get to hang out with a lot of great people here. It's a really great time.
It's gonna be looking pretty nice. Low 60s is your high, 60 for today.
I love News 4 because it's a great professional experience. It gives me stuff for my reel, and it's such a great community. I just love coming here every single week. Looking forward to working with everybody and seeing everybody.
We hope to see you again next semester, but until then, make sure to tune into our Facebook page for videos posted throughout the week.
No matter what you do in news or in SGTV in general, like, you can find something for you and find something that, you know, you like and also is going to help you further your career.
I didn't really get started until halfway through my first semester. And now looking back, I pretty much owe my entire college experience so far to SGTV.
I love being at SGTV because it's filled with passionate people who love what they do here, with whether it's news, entertainment, whatever section, and you'll find the most amazing people here.
The Trump administration and lawyers for CNN are waiting for Judge Timothy J. Kelly to decide on one of CNN's journalists being suspended.
I love News 4 because I get to work with news directors like you, Spence, and also it's just it's a place where everyone loves broadcasting and news as much as you do, so what more could you ask for?
Welcome back to Friday Morning Live. We're here with our chief meteorologist, Bryce. How are you doing, Bryce?
I'm doing very, very good. How are you?
Good to see you today. How's that weather looking outside? Still kind of hot. In
It
fact,
is.
It seems to have gotten hotter. What's
It
up with
is.
that?
It has gotten hotter. We are looking at a high of 99 today. It's going to be very toasty out there. However, we are looking for a nice big cool down this weekend into Saturday. Like I said, extremely hot today, but into Saturday we're going to have a very nice cool down all the way to 72 degrees actually. There are going to be some storms throughout the week, but we're going to have some consistent cooler temperatures ahead. Right now though, it's going to be 96 in Greenville, 96 in Rock Hill as well, 97 in Greenwood, move down here to Columbia, 99, highest in the state, very toasty out there, stay safe guys. 97 in Florence, 97 in Aiken, 98 in Orangeburg along the coast, a little bit cooler, 91 in Myrtle Beach, 93 in Charleston, and 87 in Hilton Head. If we look here at our high temperature trend for the week, 99 today, again, very hot out there. We're going to drop all the way down to 72 on Saturday, 85 on Sunday, and 86 Monday, and Tuesday and Wednesday, it's going to be nice and cool at 79 degrees. For our week weather this week, Friday, like I said, incredibly hot, 99 degrees. Saturday, 72, very, very cool, mostly cloudy out there. Sunday, cloudy again at 85 degrees. Monday is going to be 86 with a chance of thunderstorms in the evening. Tuesday, 79, mostly partly sunny, and Wednesday, mostly sunny at 79 again.
Wow, looking pretty warm. Not looking forward to that at all.
I'm excited for it to get to 79. I feel like that's kind of cool
reasonable.
for South Carolina.
Something. We can take it.
Absolutely. Thanks, Bryce. And now SGTV News 4 reporter Logan Gray joins us with our special performer for the day. Logan?
Thanks, Summer. I am here with the talented Liam Carse, one of USC's own guitarist and media arts majors. Liam, why do you make music?
Well, I started making music when I was a senior in high school because I got mono, and it had always been a very important part of my life, but I could never play an instrument. And as soon as I started picking it up, I fell in love with it. That
is amazing. I also know that you just released your first album, and I want to congratulate you on that because that's just an amazing feat. I also want to ask you, what inspired you to make that album?
Well, the album's really just a collection of demos I made trying to learn how to use some audio software. I did it over the summer just with my laptop, trying to figure out what it's like to record your own music. So it's a bit of a trial and error process, but I hope people are happy with it.
Hey, that's the way to do it. What's the name of the album?
The album is called The Dream at 19.
And will you be playing a song from it?
I will be playing The Dream at 19.
Amazing. Let's hear it.
All right, thank you. Gonna go down to the depot, baby. Gonna find me some work, 'cause I've been going off the deep end lately, trying to just find me some work. Gonna go down to the Greyhound station, gonna buy a ticket home, 'cause I can't find nothing in this old town. I think it's mighty time I roam. Then it'll be everything that I dreamed it would be since I was just 19, yeah. Yeah, gonna go up in that big airplane. I'm gonna shoot right through the sky. Gonna take that flight across this nation. Can't tell ya the reason why, but it'll be everything that I dreamed it would be since I was just 19, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna work and work for all my days until I finally settle down. Gonna strum out on my front porch while my children gather round. Finally, everything that I dreamed, everything since I was just 19, finally, everything that I dreamed, everything since I was just 19, yeah. Thank you.
You're watching the Greenhouse Concert Series on SGTV News 4.
That was amazing. What a great start to my day.
I love supporting local students. That's
Right?
so awesome.
It's great to see them come here and just perform for us, and that was just incredible.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Friday Morning Live.
Make sure to follow us on Twitter at SGTV News 4 to keep up to date on all things USC. For SGTV News 4, I'm Summer Rogers.
And I'm Hannah Perella. Have a good weekend, Carolina.
Forever to thee.